Benjamin Franklin's son, Francis, died of smallpox when he was only 4 years old. Benjamin regretted his decision not to give him the inoculation, or as today we know it as the vaccine, for the smallpox, which could have prevented his son from his demise. According to the CDC, vaccines prevent and protect against diseases in babies and adults throughout one's life. For babies, this means nourishing their immune systems. Babies and children come into contact with germs and bacteria every day, and vaccines can directly help prevent diseases and illnesses. Some common vaccines are Tdap, Hep B, IPV, PCV, rotavirus, chickenpox, Hep A, and MMR. MMR is measles, mumps, and rubella. The growing amount of parents who choose not to vaccinate their children is concerning to me, as I am a mother. With that being said, I had to do my research to learn how to protect my child from the potential diseases and illnesses contracted from these unvaccinated babies and kids. It is super important for people to be aware of the risks and possible consequences for not vaccinating, as it could help someone else. Today, I will prove the point. Why should I vaccinate my child? We will discuss the negative effects of not vaccinating, some myths about vaccines, and recent measles outbreak. My first point is the negative effects of not vaccinating your child. Vaccines are actively preventing diseases that can cause a life-threatening illness or death. Without the vaccines, the risk factor increases of those things happening. If you choose not to vaccinate, you are putting your child's health at risk, as well as other people in the community. If you are one of those parents, you could be responsible for causing someone else to get sick. Some states have considered parental vaccine refusal as medical neglect. Approximately 1 out of 6 parents skip or delay recommended vaccines, and 4.8% completely refuse all of them. Most of these parents' reasons for not vaccinating their children are purely myths. The most common myth that you'll see is that vaccines cause autism, which stemmed from a 1997 study. The author of this study lost his license to practice medicine, and the author took up financial compensation to publish this. The study struck fear into parents, and experts say autism is there before they are born. Many of these parents also believe vaccines are unsafe and full of toxins. Since 1796, every new vaccine goes through many steps to ensure safety and effectiveness. Research and discovery is one step. Preclinical testing, clinical trials with 3 different phases, regulatory review, and approval from the FDA. This all takes about 10 to 15 years to achieve. All of this makes for a safe vaccine. As a result of more parents refusing vaccines, there was a recent outbreak of the measles in January of 2025, and it is still occurring to present day. At this point in time, there is 1,681 confirmed cases. Out of that, 3 people have died. 92% of those cases were unvaccinated. 2 of the deaths were a 6-year-old and an 8-year-old, and both were unvaccinated. If they would have received the MMR shot, which is the measles, mumps, and rubella, it could have prevented this unnecessary death. The negatives of not vaccinating shows some serious consequences that could have been prevented. The things these parents are afraid of are all myths and can be debunked. A recent outbreak of the vaccine preventable disease caused the deaths of 3 people. And I strongly motivate you to vaccinate your children so we can bring down the amount of vaccine-preventable diseases. In doing so, you could save someone else from getting sick or even dying. With your support, we can prevent illnesses or diseases. We can better the community together by vaccinating. Thank you.